Welcome to the French Chef. I'm Julia Child.
Hi, neighbor. How are you today?
It must pain you to see my sister refurbishing Norland after her own taste.
For 50 years, WNED has worked to enlighten, inspire, educate, and entertain the people of Western New York and Southern Ontario. We invite you to explore the history and the legacy of our commitment to the community.
TV is the thing this year. TV is the thing this year. Radio was great, now it's out of date. TV is the thing this year.
March 30, 1959 was the beginning of an exciting new era in local television. WNED signed on the air, becoming the first public television station in New York. Education was the key theme in the early years, with 21 hours of programming a week hosted by local school teachers. Long before Elmo and Sid the Science Kid, children enjoyed learning about their world on WNED from Mr. Whatnot, a series that mixed entertainment and education aimed at the disadvantaged children of Buffalo.
Guess where Wallensburg Jr. is going? Yes, he's going to the moon. And what's drawing it down is what we call gravity. It's what keeps everything on the Earth from floating off.
Service to children has always been an essential part of the WNED story.
You know what? You taught the letter W without eating the cookie.
Cookie! Ah!
Sesame Street, easily one of the most important programs in the history of television, made its debut in 1969. Shortly thereafter, every kid in the neighborhood knew the number 17.
17.
Would you be mine? Could you be mine?
Soon, WNED audiences met another neighbor, Mr. Rogers, a gentleman in his signature cardigan and sneakers, who had the wisdom to speak to children with kindness, acceptance, and appreciation for all things small.
Okay, trolley, neighborhood of make-believe.
Take a look, it's in a book, a reading rainbow.
While programs like Sesame Street and The Electric Company taught kids how to read, we recognized that kids needed to be encouraged why they should read. So in 1983, WNED created Reading Rainbow for public television stations across the country.
What in your life comes from a tree?
I think medicine comes from the roots of trees. Bowling pins. A toothpick. Oranges and apples. The air we breathe.
The series was designed to inspire and foster a love of books and reading. It would become one of the most beloved and longest-running children's shows in the history of television. For 26 years, host LeVar Burton helped build lasting connections between children and books.
So if your interest in trees is starting to branch out, here are some books to leaf through. But you don't have to take my word for it.
Hi, I'm Peter Marino. I just read the tremendous tree book.
It was consistently recognized as the #1 reading program used in the classroom.
On behalf of all of those in the family of Reading Rainbow, both here on the stage, our producers and executive producers, all of those on the staff, back in the office, those at GPN, and our station in Buffalo, we truly thank you. We are enormously grateful for this. Thank you.
This marked the first time in Buffalo broadcast history a local station received an Emmy for a daytime program. Reading Rainbow would go on to win more than 250 awards, including 24 Emmys. Since its inception, WNED has recognized the extraordinary influence television has on young minds and the responsibility we assume whenever they spend time with us. From Curious George to Sesame Street, our children's programs are the most respected and honored on television. WNED, 50 years. Still enlightening, inspiring, entertaining, and educating your children. With your continued support, we look forward to celebrating the next 50 years of broadcast excellence.